Welcome to day 13 of our 30-day abs challenge. Today we have small leg circles. It is one of my favorite Pilates exercises on top of the ones that we have already done because it is a small, simple movement that you can do pretty much while doing anything, and it triggers your lower abdomen, and as we know, that is a problem area for most of us. So let's get started. Let's lay down all the way on our mats. And here's a few modifications. So one modification to start off with, your left leg is going to stay down. Whether you have it all the way down to the ground or you have it bent, either way. Right leg is going to come up. So let's get started with small little circles. So we're gonna circle both ways. So be prepared. Whichever one we do on one side, we have to turn around and do it on the other side too. And we're gonna do it both ways. So if you feel that this is good for you, stay here by all means. If you want a little bit of extra challenge, then go ahead and extend your legs straight. If this feels good for you, stay here. Thirdly, lift your head and your shoulders off the ground. Keep doing your circles. Don't stop with your circles. We're circling the whole entire time. Small circles. Perfect. Now, if this feels good for you, but your lower back does not feel best, again, do your triangle motion. Place it behind your bone and keep on circling this way. Your tailbone, I mean. And lastly, if you want to lift your legs off the ground, both legs are off the ground now. Left leg is lifted up, right leg is pointed, it's straight, and it's circling. It is your final position you can be in. Now, look up at your toes or straight ahead of you. We don't want to strain your neck. If you don't want to place your hands behind your back, then go ahead and place them behind your head, just like so, and keep on doing the movement. Mine feels best if my hand is placed behind my tailbone. Now, we're doing so good. Point both toes. And go ahead and switch to the other side. We're going to switch back and forth. We want to have about the same amount of counts of circles. Your circles are as tiny as a quarter. You're doing so good, guys. I know this burns, and if you're not feeling it, then step up your modification game and your lower abs will be burning. I'm actually feeling my leg here also, and it is shaking already. If you're shaking, you're doing it right. So don't give up now. We have a few more here. I know it hurts, but that's when you see results. So let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and flex your toe. Let's do the other way. Again, your circles are tiny. You can rest your head down if you need to. You can go ahead and relieve some of the left side by placing your left foot on the ground. Whichever way works best for you. Listen to your body. It knows best. It may do this so much better tomorrow. You may not be doing great today, guys. Your body's different each and every day. Let's switch directions. Extend your leg if you need to. Put it down. Do what needs to be best for your body today. We're doing amazing. Lift your head back up if you need to. And let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And don't forget we have the other side. See, today is going by so fast already, at least for me. It doesn't feel like we're doing so many reps since we have both legs. So lay way back down again. Right leg is on the ground. For our first modification, lift your left leg up and start with your circles. From here, you can go ahead and place your hands behind your tailbone. It doesn't matter which way you start circling because you have to switch to the other side. If you need more of a challenge, extend your right leg all the way down and stay on the ground. Extra challenge. Lift your shoulders and your head off the ground. And lastly, lift your right leg up. Now remember in the last video I was telling you about, it is not so much about your exercises, but it is about what you eat. And that was the name of the book that I mentioned. Well, it is an absolutely great book. I read it about
12 years ago, 11 years ago or something. And it goes into detail that you are really what you eat. So what you put into your body is what you're going to get. So a lot of the foods that we put into our body do not give us enough energy. So we feel grouchy throughout the day, and we need coffee constantly to pick us up, or whatever kind of stimulant you use, you know, whether 5-hour energy drinks or Red Bulls or whatever you use. Well, it's because the food that we initially have put into our bodies are not giving us the energy that we need. So the more whole-based foods that we eat, and the better that we feel. So that book made an amazing challenge. I mean, amazing. I'm running out of my words. Difference for me. Let's go ahead and switch to the other side, because I know it's so simple when you hear it and you think that you already know it, but unless you really think about it, most of us are so brainwashed to eat the standard American diet that we don't think about eating a lot of whole plant-based foods. Now, I know we did a little bit more on this side, but that's okay. Keep on going. Did I say switch? Because I already switched. Perfect. Tiny little bitty circles. If you're shaking, guys, you are doing it so good. My left leg is starting to shake already. The right leg is working too. If you have it off the ground, that leg is not resting, definitely. If your leg is starting to cramp up, then we are actually going to switch to not a point, but a flex. So you can flex both of your feet, stretch it out, flex and point, and keep it flexed again. For the modification, you can rest your leg down on the right side, and you can rest your head down. If you're feeling feisty today, then lift everything up. Once again, and circle around. Now this circle is coming from your heel as opposed to your toes. So concentrate on your heel, circling tiny little bitty quarters all around it. Lift your chest up a little bit more. Look all the way up or in front of you. If you feel that your neck is straining, then go ahead and place your head back down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other direction. We guys are almost done for today. Doing so good. You need to rest that leg. Listen to your body. And keep on circling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are done with our small leg circles, and those feel absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and stretch your core and get into a normal flat position here. Your toes are on the ground. Make sure that each and every one of your toes is on the ground. Your knees are aligned with your hips, and your hands are under your shoulders. From here, go ahead and get into a cat position. Everything is scrunched up. Engage your abs here and release all the way down. Your head is looking up for a cow. Extend through your hips and back to a cat position. Look all the way at your belly button if you can. If you cannot, look in between your legs and extend back to a cow's position. Your head is all the way up. Your hips are all the way back. Perfect. Let's get to neutral. From here, extend your legs straight. Again, your toes are on the ground. Option number 1 is stay here. Option number 2, lift your hips off the ground. Find a stretch that you need to. If you need a little bit more of a stretch, lift your right leg up, look back at your right leg, and place it back down. Lift your left leg up, look back at your toes, place it back down. Extend one more time. Put your head all the way back. Couple small little circles in each direction. I did a little self-adjustment just now in my neck. One more time on each side. If your hips are off the ground and that feels good, keep on going. If not, place them back down. Extend for an additional stretch, then get through your fingers. So press down all 10 fingers and extend all the way back. And we are done.
Thank you guys so much for joining me in another day of our 30-day abs challenge. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do that now. Don't forget to drop a like and turn on the notification button. See you guys tomorrow.